Take that pain, pass it down like bottles on the wall.
Just across the Hudson from downtown Manhattan, we welcome you inside MetLife Stadium, East Rutherford, New Jersey. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Kansas City Chiefs and the New York Giants. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. That's Harrison Butker, set to get things started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. And that play gets nothing. So, no gain on the game's first snap.
This defense wanted to come out early in this game and take the fight to the offense. And boy, did they ever set the tone on the very first play, keeping that carry to no gain.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Let's go now.
They'll run again. It's Tracy again. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
Out of the gun, here comes Dart. That pass to the sideline. Nice job to bring it in and stay in bounds, but still short of that 1st down. So the drive stalls out, and here's the Aussie, Mitch Wishnowsky, to punt. And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up.
At their own 45-yard line.
Now the New Jersey native who played his college ball at Rutgers, it's Isaiah Pacheco. Just shy of midfield. Here's 2nd down. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. He's got his tight end. That's Travis Kelce. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. The future Hall of Famers connect. Mahomes to Kelce one more time for a Chiefs 1st down. They'll run with Pacheco. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
We spent so much time, Mike, talking about these defensive backs and their ability in pass coverage, but when you also have a defensive back that can make plays in the run game, especially behind the line of scrimmage, man, those guys are just so hard to find. That was a heck of a job here by this guy.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Here's Mahomes. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
You know, Mike, there's the saying in the NFL, take what the defense gives you. But that's not always the case. Sometimes you have to force a ball downfield. Show the defense you are willing to take big shots. Even though they weren't able to connect, it's going to have an impact the rest of the game.
It is 3rd and long. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. To the right side, hauled in by Kelsey. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10.
Hey, dribble it.
Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. And he shows off those strong legs running through one tackle. Give him a gain of 8.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Here's 2nd and 2. He'll stay on the ground and stay with Pacheco. And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up 3rd down. After that play, it stopped an injured Giant on the field. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. You don't need much. It is 3rd and inches.
15. Hey, 15. Hey, dribble it.
Now Mahomes. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Paulson Adebo. And the Giants are going to take over at their own 28-yard line.
Mahomes pass. Intercepted. The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Here's Dart on 1st and 10. This one is caught by Robinson. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
It's 2nd and 8.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding him to just a short gain.
And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4, and it leads to 3rd down. Shotgun. It's done. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
I think it would be a bit of an understatement, Mike, to say that this offense has come out today a bit flat. They haven't picked up a single 1st down through the first 2 drives, and barring a really aggressive decision here, they'll have to wait till their 3rd series to see if they can make it happen.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Motion man is Rice. The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And a strong 1st down run. A pickup of 9. Setting up 2nd and short. they fake. Mahomes. And this is caught left sideline, but out of bounds, says the official. Incomplete. That ball a little late getting there. That's going to bring up third down.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard. They'll try and run it here with Pacheco. A gain there of 10 yards. Good for a Chiefs first down.
And that's a heck of a run there on 3rd and 1. So often these backs, they're just thinking, all right, just get 1 yard, pick up the first down. But not this guy. He's thinking, I know where the marker is, but I'm going to pick up as many yards after that as I can. That's exactly what he does. Fresh set of downs.
They go play action with Mahomes. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. Brian Burns getting through there to drop him for a loss of 6. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. So we are through 1 here on Sunday Night Primetime. 0-0 is the score. More from MetLife Stadium after this. The Chiefs have it here to start quarter number 2. They are facing a 2nd and long. Throwing is Mahomes. They're trying to set up the screen here with Pacheco. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
On 3rd down, Mahomes. And that is incomplete. Travis Kelce, the intended target. And it's going to be 4th down. And the Chiefs will punt the ball away, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. Looking up through the raindrops. No issue there, though. Fair catch, called for and taken successfully.
At their own 11-yard line.
On the give, it's Tracy. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
On 2nd down, Dart. And it's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Watson. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. And the defense comes up with the first points of this one. It is a pick 6 to make it a 6-0 lead.
And Mike, we talked all week which offense was going to be able to strike first and play with the lead. Well, the defense, they had other plans. They're able to put the first points on the board by capitalizing with that pick 6.
The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10. They'll go play action here with Dart. This throw left side, taken in by Johnson. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Brings up second and 7.
From the 38 now, here's second down and 7. The throw is Dart. Now a screen set up for Tracy. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss.
And that is incomplete.
And this offense just cannot get anything going right now on third down. If you ask any offensive play caller throughout the entire league, Mike, the importance of third down, maintaining possession, making the defense stay on the field and have long extended drives, it is critical to not only scoring points, but ultimately winning in the NFL.
Here's Mitch Wishnowski now, as he's on to punt for the Giants. Going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football.
At their own 34-yard line.
Yellow.
On the ground to start the drive with Pacheco. A nice pickup, moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that play.
So pickup is 6. Brings up second and 4.
From the 41. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half.
A throw left side, going to be intercepted. Picked up by Deontay Banks. And the Giants are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
Ready? Street. Here we go. Shot.
On the handoff, here comes Tracy. And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
That's complete. It's Malik Neighbors. We'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
A big one there on third down, good for 26 yards. First and 10. Here's Dart. Rush comes, they're setting up the screen, and they'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes remain. First half in a 7-0 game. We'll come back to MetLife Stadium after this. Here's 2nd and 6.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
On play action, it is Dart. This is incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down. Let's see what this call is.
Okay, ready?
Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. Now it's Tracy looking to run. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
At the 15-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
It is 2nd and 9.
Check, Bobcat, check. Let's go now. Hop.
Now the former Sun Devil, it's Cam Scatterbury. Well, he shows you the elusiveness getting out of one tackle, but not the other. Fortunate, really, to get back to the line of scrimmage on that front.
Defensive coaches preach every day, Mike, swarm to the ball. Get as many hats to the ball carrier as possible. And this is a great reason why. The ball carrier is able to make the first guy miss, but it was the pursuit from the rest of the defense that's able to get him down and keep him to no gain.
Far out in front. It is incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down or simply punt or kick a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns. Anytime you find yourself kicking in these elements, Mike, you just can't take anything for granted, especially when it comes to your plant foot, your balance, your control, your footing. It's so important, and give credit. He does a great job here able to put that one through.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Pacheco. And he's able to push through the tackles to pick up 6. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Mahomes. A lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
I'm not sure there's any position on defense that's undergone as much of an evolution as the linebacker position. In the old days, they were the physical tone setters. They were the tacklers. But now, it's their ability to hold up in coverage, like you saw there, that allows you to keep those guys on the field for all 3 downs.
Hey, Ripley, Ripley! Yellow!
3rd and short. Here's Patrick. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. And that is incomplete. He was trying to get it to Xavier Worthy there. And it's going to lead to 4th down.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
This returnable from inside his own 40. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. The rain not letting up. It continues to be a factor here as we get back underway in the second half. Brown now to return it. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Play fake. Now it's Mahomes. That's caught. It's Xavier Worthy. And he will dive into the end zone. 74 yards. Touchdown, Kansas City. And Butker on for the extra point. He's got it. And the Chiefs extend their advantage to 14-3. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. On the return, it's Robinson. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 22-yard line.
Out of the gun, here comes Dart. This one taken in by Hyatt. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Ball on the 30 now. Here's second and a couple. They'll run with Tracy. And that'll be a gain of 2 and a first down.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. Second and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
From the 32 now, here's first and 10. Now Dart. Throw, right side, taken in by Neighbor. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for first and 10. A carry here for Tracy. And the struggles in the running game continue. They take him down behind the line.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming. And he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Dart going to throw here on second down. This one is hauled in by Daniel Bellinger. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
And he gets it to midfield, and he gets the first down. Good run. The drive continues.
And with the ball on your side of the 50, if they didn't pick it up there, I think it would have been really interesting, Mike, to see if they would have thought about going for it on fourth down. I think they would have, but I guess we'll never know because he's able to pick up the first down anyway.
A throw out wide. That is dropped. That could be a live football. A sigh of relief there. That was very nearly a turnover. Fortunate to see that one, Greg, get fumbled out of bounds.
And when that ball came loose, Mike, you could see the entire sideline kind of holds their breath. But they were able to take a little bit of an exhale as they saw that ball, fortunately for them, go out of bounds.
To the air on second down. Dart incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
And this is really just more of the same that we saw in the first half. They have made it a huge struggle in the passing game. I mean, just no easy completions, no open space. Every single ball has been contested, and they've done a great job all day.
That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield, and that's going to bring up a fourth down. The Giants sending out their punter. He's on to punt it for the fourth time tonight. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
On first and 10, here's Pacheco. And, they smack him down there. Big hit right at the line. No gain. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down. Intercepted. Picked off by Tyler Newman. And he is going to score. A pick six for the touchdown. You talk about the opportune time. The defense helps close the gap. A huge play to make this one a closer game.
Yeah, and anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, you're looking for that spark. And boy, did the defense provide it. Not only creating the turnover, they take it back for 6, and they get themselves right back into this game.
Dart. That's going to wind up incomplete. They tried for 2, and it does not pan out. So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. A run up the middle with Pacheco. And a nice run there. He'll get 9 yards. Mark at 29.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense. And right now it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
And in motion is Brown. Once again, it's Pacheco. And he's going to fight forward. Didn't get a whole lot. It's going to be enough to move the chains.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. 2nd and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up first and 10. They'll run it straight ahead with Pacheco. He'll try to push forward. He'll wind up getting 3 yards with that one. Darius Alexander there on the tackle. From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 6. It's Mahomes. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyway. We do know it'll be third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Hey, 43, 43, 15.
Mahomes going to throw here on third down. That's dropped off at the checkup. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up fourth down.
The initial reaction is, how does this quarterback not throw the ball past the first down line to gain to try to extend this drive? And the reality is they've already decided they're going to go for it on fourth down.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on fourth down. He's got a first down inside the 45. And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line. They get the conversion with a gain of 22.
Well, I love the aggressive play call here by this offensive coordinator. The decision to go for it on fourth down in your own territory. Of course, number one goal, pick up the first down. But in this case, once he got past the line of scrimmage, he saw daylight, and he had a huge run in front of him.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. Fourth quarter begins on the ground. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. That's another first down, another big play. The defense has some issues. Gain of 18.
Fourth quarter, you find yourself protecting a one-possession lead. It's a fine line, Mike, between do I keep the ball on the ground, continue to work the clock, or stay aggressive, try to extend this lead to a multiple possession game. That's the balance this play caller is dealing with right now.
This one going to be sniffed out, blown up in the backfield.
Well, the best screenplays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help him at all.
Mahomes looking to throw on second down. He'll let this go towards the end zone. And the Giants are going to take possession here. It's a touchback. They'll take over at the 20-yard line.
This is just the last thing you can afford to do, especially in this situation. Like, there's just no need to force the ball. You're playing with a lead. It's late in the game, and I know he's got a lot of confidence in his arm, and he thinks he can get away with it, but that decision, it proves to be costly.
The drive will begin with a run by Scatterboot. Finding room at the 35. Big gain on the ground here as he takes this up past the 40-yard line. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
To throw, it's Dart on 1st and 10. Taken in right side by the tight end, Johnson. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up manageable 2nd down.
Okay, ready?
Just shy of midfield. Here's 2nd down.
Let's go now. 70 line. Make it shot.
Out of shotgun. It's Dart. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked, and with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. Throwing, Dart. That's into the hands of his receiver, Hyatt. He's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass. When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his...
And that is incomplete. Malik Neighbors, the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. That is high. Touchdown, Giants. His first touchdown of the new campaign. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that 4th quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
They'll try to pick this up with a run. And he will get into the end zone. The conversion is good, and the lead is up to 3 here in the 4th quarter. So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Brown now to return it. He'll get across the 20, mark him down 23-yard line.
Hey, 43, 15.
1st and 10 for Mahomes. He'll get this complete. That's the tight end, Noah Gray. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
I wouldn't be surprised if some point here in the future, Mike, this quarterback drops back, looks like the same old hitch route underneath, and they give a pump fake and go. You can lull a defense to sleep with a lot of these underneath quick game passes, and once you do, you can try to go for the big one.
Mahomes now on second down. Got a man over the middle. It's Worthy. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
So anytime you decide to blitz, the hope is that the secondary can hold up long enough to allow the extra pressure guys to get to the quarterback. But when you don't get to the quarterback and he's able to get the ball on time and in rhythm, there are holes in the back end, and they're able to pick up the first down.
They'll drop to throw. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments in the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moments.
Here's Mahomes. He's got his tight end. It's Kelce. And he's going to have the Chiefs first down. This is going to wind up being not just a conversion, but a play that flips the field as well.
Some teams just have a stronger appetite for being willing to go for fourth down tries, even on their side of the field, Mike, and we're seeing it so much more often. The days of just pumping the ball back and forth and saying, hey, we're going to play good defense. Remember, the better your defense, that doesn't mean you should punt. The better your defense, the more chances you should take on offense.
Mahomes finding Rice for the Kansas City first down.
Yellow. I know what I need. I don't need to. 15. Hey, 57.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. That's over the middle, but it's incomplete. Travis Kelce, the intended target. It's second down.
I don't need to. 180.
Throwing again, it's Mahomes. Good coverage there in the end zone, and is incomplete. Terrific work. They separated the man from the football, and it'll bring up third down.
The game is there for the taking. They control their own destiny, but this brings up a really big third down here. But remember, they don't have to force it and push the ball past the sticks. Even if they come up short, they still have fourth down in their back pocket to try to extend this drive and see if they can pull out the win here late.
Easy. Yellow.
On third down, Mahomes. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, Chiefs. His second TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead.
What separates the really good quarterbacks from everybody else in the National Football League, Mike, is not only ability to process, but the ability to process quickly under pressure. And I think that's exactly the case here. He's able to go through his progression, find his target in the end zone, and then deliver that ball on time, accurately, and the result is a touchdown.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. On the return, it's Robinson. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
This is 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Dark. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. And that's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
And he somehow manages to get back to the line of scrimmage before he's hustled out of bounds.
That's a lot of work for no gain. You risk taking a shot there if you're the quarterback, the longer you hold on to the ball. But there was nothing there. Good job to the defense shutting that one down.
Big play in the game right here. It's 3rd down. Out of the gun, here comes Dart. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
They desperately needed that one, Mike. Down here late, they've only got a few remaining snaps to go, and it puts all of the pressure of the game now on 4th down. Let's see what play call they have in a gotta-have-it situation, and right now, this quarterback needs to make his best throw in the biggest moment of the game.
And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on down. Here's a handoff to Pacheco, running left. He's to the 10. He'll be taken down, but just like that, they are in business. It's 1st and goal. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts. Stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. Here's Pacheco. And this time they are ready for him. Thrown for a loss. And it's 2nd down.
Yellow. Brings up 2nd and goal at the 3-yard line.
Only one timeout remaining for the defense as they take a knee. So it's a win for the visiting Chiefs. It was a game played in a driving rainstorm, but they would not let the field or the conditions deter them in any way. They're going to come away from here with a